Hi, I'm Chelsea.
And I'm Lauren.
And we are
The Financial Diet.
So this week's video is going to be, as we mentioned last week, really a second part to that video. In our last video, we talked about the things that all of you students graduating this year should be investing in when you graduate, and we totaled those investments to be about $2,500. So this video, as promised, is how to save $2,500 about there before graduation 2017. Now we know that, especially for busy students, saving up $2,500 in just about 7 months can be really intimidating, but we think that it's manageable if you take it with a three-pronged attack. 1, earning more money each month. 2, finding new and innovative ways to save money. And 3, making money off of things you already own.
So each of the tips provided in this video is going to touch on one of those 3 strategies. If you create a strict plan for yourself and stick to it, you'll have enough money saved up to invest in the things that we mentioned in the previous video so that you can really focus on the job hunt. So here are 6 strategies to save about $2,500 by graduation. So number 1 is to take up an online side hustle. You might remember that we've already done a video about side hustles that you can do from bed, and we'll link out to that in the description below. Some great examples of online side hustles for undergraduate students are things like being a customer service rep, being a virtual assistant, or an English conversation partner.
We think that basically anyone can commit to doing 10 extra hours of work per month from the comfort of their own bed.
Challenge yourself to make an extra $100 per month while doing this, and additionally an extra $250 during the winter break when you have more time on your hands.
Now number 2 is a real life side job, and the qualifications for this are basically something you already know how to do / might have already done, and something that doesn't take a lot of brain power. Now in an ideal world, this job would be something that you can do while doing extra homework such as overnight babysitting, house sitting, pet sitting, etc. But if it can't be that, at least make sure it's something that doesn't add to your already overworked state of mind from school. This can be something like driving an Uber, dog walking, delivering stuff on bike, whatever it is, just something that you're already good at and something that doesn't take a lot of brain power. So if you can also commit with this job to having that 10 extra hours a month, you can set your goals at the same amount, $100 per month and then $250 over your winter break.
Number 3 is to get a credit card with cashback rewards. It's essentially like getting free money for buying the things that you would buy anyway. And while we're on the subject of cards, you should never ever be paying for ATM fees anywhere.
If you're anything like me and are a fatal combination of lazy and tend to just be like, whatever about the fees when you're in front of an ATM, get the card that corresponds to all the ATMs that are in your immediate area, especially on campus.
So we project that the additional cashback rewards that you'll get from now until graduation is about $150.
And that number can be significantly higher if you use the time-honored TFD tradition of putting your bills through your credit card and then paying your credit card off in full each month. Number 4. Take month-long challenges where you cut out a new thing from your budget each month. This is a great one to enlist friends to do with you so that you can support each other morally and financially. Essentially, each month, pick one thing in your budget. It could be alcohol, meat, online shopping, late night fast food runs, taxis, pretty much anything that you spend on that could be cut out. Pick one each month, and for that month, none of that thing. Picking a different item each month will help keep you motivated and not feeling like you're really depriving yourself of something. If you stick to doing one of these per month, we estimate that each month you can save $50, and it'll be infinitely easier if you enlist your friends to commiserate.
Number 5 is to try a cash-only diet for 2 months, which you can break up. When you go cash-only and leave your credit cards and debit cards at home, you're bound to spend less. You can't make mindless and impulsive purchases if you don't have the money with you to do so.
As a very wise man once said, cards feel infinite, cash feels limited. Actually having to put out those bills on the counter, you'd be surprised how many purchases that stops.
And going out with a specific and set amount of cash means that you can never go out of control.
At the bar or at the grocery store.
By going on a cash-only diet for at least 2 months means that you're probably going to save at least $150 between now and graduation.
And last but not least, we have rent out some of your stuff for money. Basically, the concept is a really cool one. By using different sites that can connect the people who have the item with the people who need it, you can rent out everything from bikes to power tools to skateboards to even books. Websites like Zillow, which we'll link in the description, are great for connecting you with people who might be interested in your items. If you commit to renting out items at least 3 times a month, we can estimate that you'll make about $150 over the course of the rest of the school year. There are obviously a lot of variations, and depending on your schedule, your current budget, and your current spending habits, this might look totally different for you. But the point is that you first set your financial goal, like this $2,500 for graduation, and then you diversify your ways to get there. Just because the world might tend to treat you like a kid does not mean you can't start financially planning like an adult.
So as always, thank you for watching, and don't forget to hit the subscribe button and go to thefinancialdiet.com for more.